Hey everybody. Um, I hope everybody's having a great day today. Um, I had a very long night. Today, my bad. I particularly want to talk about what's been going on right now, what I've been posting. So, it's this very, very, very handsome little boy named King who is missing. Um, I don't know if people are following the story, seen the news, or anything like that. But we've been looking for him. Received a call that he was missing like yesterday, and we've been at the police district all night long. So since it's on the news, I'm going to talk about it because I have something to say. Um, the mother of this boy, whoever she is, if you go on the news, you can look at it yourself. I'm not going to say her name, but the mother, I just want to let everybody know she's a liar. That girl is, she has issues for real. I was sitting next to her all night yesterday till like 3 o'clock in the morning, because that's how long they had us out there for. Because they wouldn't let us leave because King is missing. And yeah, so I just want to know why today, or whenever today, when she was on the news, her reaction is totally different than it was last night. Last night I was actually shocked that a mother who just lost her son wasn't crying, didn't have no type of reaction, no emotions. Like when she walked up to the scene, she gave everybody the grizzly, like just looking mad as shit, like very revengeful. But she wasn't like she wasn't crying. So it was very concerning to me that a mother who just lost their child, who had to get called down to the police, or the police district, the station, who didn't even put in a complaint that her son was missing, is down here, and she's not crying, she's not upset, she's chilling, legit chilling, straight faced and everything. So fast forward to later on that night, when she came back outside after getting released. I just hear the conversations that she's having on the phone. Still not crying, which is still mind-boggling to me, that your son is missing, but you're not. You're chilling. You're busting it up on the phone. You're fine, and you just all of a sudden go on the news and you're crying uncontrollably. It's shit that I was expecting yesterday when you found out your son was missing. But now today it's a whole nother story. So I'm not gonna get into details with anything else. I just want everybody to send your prayers up, please, because they're really needed, because a little boy is really missing. And even if he get found today, please send your prayers, because his mother is not right. His mother never been right. And pray for my family, please, because if things escalate, then it will be more to the story. So I'm gonna just need everybody to just pray hard, pray for this little boy, pray that he get found, pray that he is safe, pray that he's eating and sleeping and that he's comfortable, pray that he's with somebody that he knows, because she don't want him. She said that last night, like she don't want him, she never cared about him. So please send your prayers, because this little boy is missing right now, and everybody want to find him. He is very significant to my family, that he is found right now, and we need to find him. So thank you for watching. Please share. Go watch the news. If you know the girl, if you didn't see the boy, look on my page. He's on there. And if you spot him, please call 911. Please let them know where you seen him, what he had on. Please pay attention to all your surroundings, what car he got in. If you could get the license plate, take a picture of that. Anything that you could do, please help. Thank you. Whew.
Yeah. I should tag a couple people.
I shouldn't be smiling right now. Let me stop smiling, because that was the problem with the last time. I keep smiling too much, I guess, because I'm just such a happy person. So this is just for people to listen, not really for anybody to be talking. I ain't trying to hear that shit. So I'm responding. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe try to like fix it or something. Hello everybody, all my friends and everything. This is just, I just wanted to talk about finding King. So we're still in the process of finding him, and I don't know what's being said on the news. I don't know what y'all are hearing, but please do not believe the media. The media is never correct. They never have all of the information. But I just want to really stop and tell everyone who is praying right now that my family, we really appreciate it, because you're taking the time out of your day to really pray. And I just want to say thank you for the people who really stopped and prayed. Thank you so much. Keep praying. He is not found yet, but I feel the vibrations. I really do. So I just want everybody to keep praying and just keep looking out. Have your ears open, your eyes open. Just be very careful and pay attention to your surroundings. Don't believe everything you hear on the media. It's a lot of things that are stated that is not true. There's a lot of information that is wrong, that is not the truth. Even with me, I know my part of the truth. I know what I know is to be the truth. So don't feed into anything. Let's just keep our focus on finding King. Let's just keep our focus and our eyes open on bringing this little boy to safety wherever he is at, wherever he may be right now. If y'all do happen to see wanted to talk about finding King. So the media is never correct. They never have all of the information. But I just want to really stop and tell everyone who is praying right now that my family, we really, really, really appreciate it because you're taking the time out of your day to really pray. Like, and I just want to say thank you for the people who really stopped and prayed. Thank you so, so, so much. Keep praying. He is not found yet, but I feel the vibrations. I really do. So I just want everybody to keep praying and just keep looking out. Have your ears open, your eyes open. Just be very careful and pay attention to your surroundings. Don't believe everything you hear on the media. It's a lot of things that are stated that is not true. There's a lot of information that is wrong, that is not the truth. Even with me, I know my part of the truth. I know what I know is to be the truth. So don't feed into anything. Let's just keep our focus on finding King. Let's just keep our focus and our eyes open on bringing this little boy to safety wherever he is at, wherever he may be right now. If y'all do happen to see, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe try to like fix it or something. Hello everybody, all my friends.
Good morning, good morning. I'm on my vacay, but I came to have a discussion. I think I need to go sit in some sun. I need to sit in some sun. I'm out here by the pool. I'm going to sit in some sun so I can see if y'all can see it. So beautiful. So beautiful in Miami. I'm going to sit in some sun, I guess. Oh, no, baby. Come on, y'all. I'm waiting for y'all to get on here so we can talk about the truth behind this little boy's disappearance. Because I don't like the shit that's going on, and my family is involved. And when my family is involved is a problem for me. So, yeah, I fell up the steps last night drunk and broke my damn nails. So now I gotta find somewhere to go get my nails fixed at. Now I can't see. There's 6 people on here, but the only one I see is Carl. Hey, Carl. Everybody else not popping up. Everybody else is not popping up on my screen. There we go. That's better. Good morning, y'all. So, the mother to this little boy is a liar. She don't give a fuck about that baby. And I'm not gonna add any names but the baby's name, King. She does not give a fuck about that baby. Good morning, good morning. She don't give a fuck about that baby. And I'm not gonna add any names but the baby's name, King. She does not give a fuck about that baby. She ain't never gave a fuck about that baby. My family had that baby for weeks and months at a time, and nobody even called to check on that baby. The person that dropped the baby off ain't even a real baby's parent. She had that baby with somebody that's not even his parent. For over a year, that my family, somebody in my family has been taking care of that baby. And what we trying to figure out is why now all of a sudden you want this baby? Why now all of a sudden this baby missing when this baby been with us for how long? For how long? How long has this baby been with my family? And where were you at all the time? Where was that grandmother at that was on the news? Where were y'all at when that baby didn't have nothing, when that baby was dropped off and stayed there for weeks and months at a time? Where were y'all at? Why didn't you care about your baby then, sis? So when they called my family down to the police station because the baby is missing, she showed up. She was not crying. Now, let me say this. If my 2-year-old was missing, I would be inconsolable. You would have to put me in a straitjacket. You would have to put me in a straitjacket if my 2-year-old was missing. She walked up with an attitude, rolling her eyes at everybody. Didn't know who nobody was, because if my baby was missing, I want to know who everybody is that's standing here, and how are you related to my baby, or how is this, any of this even possible? How you just lose your 2-year-old baby? That baby's not lost. She knows exactly where that baby is. That girl knows exactly where that baby is. She knows exactly where King is. I literally stood next to this girl, sat next to this girl. I mean, we was about to go to blows at the SVU unit because this her daughter. What? You glad it wasn't your daughter? So the whole thing in a nutshell, let me tell you why this baby is missing. Because she wants to make the guy that had the baby suffer. Because he passed the baby off to somebody else. She has that baby. She knows where that baby is. I'm praying to God that this... I don't even know what to name her. Like, I don't even know what to say about her. The fact that she's clearly mental with all them dumbass tattoos all over her face. Clearly mental. And what, I just got an inbox said that she be on Tagged, selling her pussy. She's on major drugs. She's popping pills. She don't give a fuck about that little boy. She never did. She don't give a fuck about that kid. She didn't shed a tear the whole time. And we was down there from 6 o'clock in the evening to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. I went straight from SVU to the airport to get on my flight for Miami. We was there all night long, and that bitch did not shed not one tear. She ain't shed not one tear. So I dare you get on the news and act like you give a fuck about that baby, because you never gave a fuck about that baby. Because where was that baby at? On June 22nd, why wasn't that baby missing? Because you didn't have him on June 22nd. Why wasn't the baby missing on June 22nd? Why now all of a sudden, after the baby is returned to you, now all of a sudden that the baby is missing? The baby was returned to you, because how else would my family member know where you live at? When we didn't even know who you was in the first place, because when I tried to get DHS involved, we couldn't figure out what your last name was. Because I'm the one that went to DHS. Because I felt like, why would that baby just be with my family, and where's this baby's parents at? I went to DHS about that baby. So if y'all want to talk about it, let's talk about it. She on the news with fake tears. Somehow, I know the baby's fine. Yeah, she know the baby fine because she knows where the baby is. But any mother that can say, oh, I'm glad it wasn't my daughter. I don't care if my 14-year-old was missing. I would be inconsolable. If any of my children was missing, I would be inconsolable. She's a fake. She's a phony. She's a liar. She don't give a fuck about King. She was talking about taking her baby father to child support. Your son is missing and you're outside the police district talking about taking your baby father to child support from your daughter. What? Talking about unemployment benefits. What? Bitch, your baby is missing. Your baby is missing. You talking about unemployment benefits? You talking about taking somebody to child support? How is any of that on your head and your fucking 2-year-old is missing? I wouldn't even be able to think clear if my 2-year-old was missing. Literally, they would have to sedate my ass if my baby was missing. I'm not understanding this. Like, where was all these fucking tears at when we was at SVU to 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning? Where was them tears at? But you didn't shed one tear. Then let's talk about the cops. Let's talk about the cops. Because how she got 2 phones, but y'all only took 1 of them. Y'all confiscated my baby keys to her home, and y'all on the news, y'all cooking her door in, but y'all had the keys to her apartment, so what the fuck is y'all kicking her door in for? She gave y'all the keys to her apartment. I was there when the first time y'all searched her apartment. So what y'all cooking her door in for? She was more than a babysitter. She was the caretaker for that baby. You keep calling her the babysitter. She was the caretaker for that baby. Because she's been caring for that baby. What y'all had to, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much and not doing enough. Because y'all had the keys to baby's apartment. So it was no reason for y'all to kick her door, and y'all doing extra shit for the news. Why, when I asked the detective, why y'all only took 1 of the mom phones when she got 2? Why did y'all only take 1 of her phones when she had 2 phones? The mom said out her mouth, I'm glad I got 2 phones. They took the other one, they won't get this one. She also said out her mouth, if I find her myself, if I find him myself, won't nobody know. I'm not telling nobody. She also got a phone call at 1:45 in the morning talking about, oh, we think we might have seen your baby. What? Who the fuck sees a 2-year-old at 1:45 in the morning? Like, let's talk about it. I'm really going to put her out on Front Street, bitch. You don't give a fuck about your son. You don't give a fuck about your son. Like I said, why now when a baby is returned to you by a baby, why now the baby missing? The baby ain't been missing all this time. He ain't been missing all this time. When he was in the care of my family, that baby was fine. He ain't been missing all this time. Why now all of a sudden he's missing? Because you're trying to get back at your baby father. Because that's the only motive. And there ain't no other motive for that baby to be missing. It's the simple fact that you're trying to make your baby father suffer. The bitch is a liar. She's on the news lying. She don't give a fuck about that baby. She knows where that baby is. I pray to God that that baby is okay. Because King is beautiful. I pray to God that King is okay. And that's all I really care about, is that King is okay. But just don't believe everything that you see on the news. Don't believe everything you see on the news. She knows where that baby is. She has that baby, or she know who has that baby. But they gonna take my family through the ringer because she's a trifling bitch. That's why. You finna take my family through the ringer because you's a trifling bitch. I wish I could go on her page and tag her in this. But me and her are not friends. I don't really know her. I just learned her last name on the news this morning. I just learned her last name on the news this morning. I've been trying to get this bitch last name so I can give it to DHS. So I can give it to DHS. I've been trying to learn your last name forever so I can give it to DHS. I hope they come and take your daughter too, because you don't deserve to have children. You don't deserve to have children. I hope they come and I hope they take your daughter. I hope they take your daughter too, because you don't deserve to have children. And if you're the whore and the pill-popping drug addict that I'm learning that you are, you don't deserve to have children, because you never gave a fuck about that baby. You didn't give a fuck. You never gave a fuck about that baby. You didn't care where that baby was at for the last month. You didn't care where King was at for the last month. So why now? Why now do you want him? Why now do you care? Because you found out that he was with the babysitter? That you found out that he was with somebody else that was actually taking care of him? Like, this, it don't make no sense. I'm trying to wrap my head around the fact that here's a mother whose 2-year-old is missing, shows up at the police station with not a fucking tear in her eye, not one fucking tear did she have in her fucking eyes. No way in the world. My 2-year-old is missing, and I'm not inconsolable. There's no way in the world. Good morning. There's no way in the world. My 2-year-old is missing and I'm not inconsolable. They would literally have to sedate me and carry me into the police station, okay? This bitch was on the phone, keek, cock, for hours. For hours. What's so fucking funny and your 2-year-old is missing? I ain't got shit to laugh at if my 2-year-old is missing. Ain't nothing funny if my 2-year-old is missing. She didn't give a fuck about that baby. Why wasn't the baby missing on June 22nd? Why, when the baby's returned to you, now all of a sudden the baby is missing? I just don't understand. Like, these bitches are so fucking goofy. She don't deserve to have children. That bitch don't even deserve her freedom. She don't deserve to be walking these streets. They need to lock that bitch under the jail for being such a trifling woman, a trifling mother. She can't be a woman because no real woman is a trifling mother. Let's just say that. No real woman is going to have her baby away from her for weeks and months at a time and not know where this baby is. She didn't know where her son was for weeks and months at a time. You talking about, oh, that's not the baby dad, so why the fuck was your son with a man that's not his father? This bitch says out of her mouth, oh, he want to be king dad so bad, he was just the babysitter. So you leave your 2-year-old son with a random nigga. Oh, no, I'm sorry, he's not a random nigga, he's the father of her daughter. Oh, he don't take care of my daughter. So if he's not taking care of your daughter, why the fuck would you leave your 2-year-old son with him? That's not his son. See, the news not gonna tell y'all all this, but I'm here to spill the fucking tea. Because niggas need to really know what the fuck is going on behind this story. That baby ain't just missing. The mother knows where that baby is. And my family has nothing to do with that. Only thing my family did was take care of that baby when that baby ain't have nobody to fucking take care of him. That's the only thing my family did was love and care for that baby. That's it. That's all. That bitch didn't give a fuck about her baby. Them tears that she shed on the news, that was bullshit. That bitch ain't cried the whole time we was at the police district, and she ain't cried the whole time we was at SVU. That bitch and her fucking brother, because her brother was with her when she picked up the fucking baby. They know where she is. Her brother tried to come at me and my folks at the fucking SVU. Let me tell you something, baby. You don't want none of this smoke. You don't want none of this smoke. Y'all worried about, oh, y'all bitches had so much to say when I was inside. No, bitch, I'm talking right now. Y'all don't want none of this smoke. Where the fuck was the grandma at? The grandma on the news. Where the fuck was the grandma at when this baby, when nobody watching this baby, when nobody was taking care of this baby? Where the fuck was the grandma at then? Where was the tears? Why wasn't the grandma down at SVU? Why wasn't none of that fucking baby family down at SVU? Why wasn't none of y'all down there? Why? Why? Hey Vince, where was y'all at? Why wasn't nobody down at the police station yesterday? Why wasn't nobody down here yesterday? Why wasn't she shedding any tears yesterday? This bitch was having conversations. I would not even be able to function properly if my fucking 2-year-old was missing. If my 14-year-old son was missing, I would not be able to function properly. The whole story got so many different, it's so much shit going on in this story. It make none of the stories make any fucking sense at all. None of them make any sense at all. The only thing I know for a fact is that my family didn't do anything to that fucking baby. She cared for that baby and she loved that fucking baby like it was her own. She fed that baby and kept a roof over that baby head and kept that baby clean and fucking safe. Now all of a sudden the mom out of the clear blue calls her phone, I want my baby, I'm gonna call the cops on you. She ain't got no choice but to return the baby where she's gonna go to jail. It looks like kidnapping. So now when she returns the baby, she returned the baby, now all of a sudden the fucking baby is missing. That bitch know where her fucking baby is. That bitch know where her baby is. And we're not gonna even fucking do this. When I tell you I wanted to knock this bitch the fuck out at SVU, I wanted to knock this bitch the fuck out. Because I said everything I'm saying right now on live, I said in front of this bitch face. This bitch ain't said a tear. She ain't have shit to say. She ain't have nothing. This bitch was out there talking about fucking taking her baby daddy to child support. Taking her baby daddy to child. She was talking about unemployment benefits. Bitch, your 2-year-old is missing. Your 2-year-old is missing. That's what you worried about, child support and unemployment benefits? She gonna say, well, I know King is safe. How what the fuck you know that, bitch? How would you know that? If you don't know where this baby is, how would you know that that baby's safe? This is what I'm saying. This bitch is playing games, but you're playing with my family's life. She's 23 years old. You're playing with her life. She don't have no kids. She took care of your fucking baby, bitch. I hope one of y'all is friends with this bitch on Facebook. Tag her, add her, please. And her brother. These motherfuckers gonna make a page on fucking Instagram with 2 fucking pictures on it with her brother and the baby. Where the fuck was the brother at when this baby ain't had nowhere to go? Where was this brother at when the baby was with my baby for weeks and months at a time? Where the fuck was this grandma at? Where was this baby's family at? Because none of y'all give a fuck about this baby for real. Where was y'all at? Where was y'all at? None of y'all give a fuck about this baby. None of y'all. Y'all ain't been giving a fuck about this baby. All of this shit is to get back at her baby daddy. And it's the only reason that any of this shit is going on. That baby, I pray to God that bitch ain't do nothing to that baby. I pray to God that bitch ain't do nothing to that baby. But if God be my witness, she knows exactly where that child is. She knows who had that child, if anyone. And she knows where he is. She knows where he is. And that shit is fucked up because you're taking my family through a bunch of bullshit because you want to be the fuck petty. You want to be petty because you want to play games with people's fucking lives. Don't worry about it, bitch. Because I know where you live. I got that addy. We got the addy, bitch. I just really want to know what she did with the baby. Like, where's King at? Where is King at? Where's King at, Amber? Like, I can't wrap my head around this shit. Like, my family is really going through it right now. I really can't wrap my head around this. The purest kind of fucking retarded evil person ever to use your own child to get back at somebody else. What kind of mother does that? Who does that? Who the fuck does that? And it's bad because I'm on vacation and I gotta take the time out of my vacation to really give y'all what the news is not gonna give y'all. This is what the news is really not gonna give y'all. They're not gonna tell y'all what's really fucking going on behind the scenes. They're not gonna tell y'all that the babysitter was actually really the caregiver. The mother ain't no fucking mother. And the daddy ain't really the fucking daddy. The news ain't gonna tell y'all that shit, right? So the daddy in the situation ain't really the daddy. The daddy is actually some Puerto Rican guy who we don't fucking know. The babysitter is actually really the fucking caretaker because the supposed daddy keeps dropping the fucking baby off to my family and leaving them there for weeks and months at a time. And the mother is a piece of fucking shit because she ain't known where her baby was for the last month. That baby been going for the last month and she didn't fucking know where that baby was at. Thank you, Maya. Please share this live. Please, because people need to know what the real fucking truth is behind this fucking story. That bitch don't give a fuck about that baby. She don't give a fuck about King. She know what King is and she don't give a fuck about him. She too busy out here getting high and acting fucking stupid and being a fucking trick. She out here tricking and selling her ass on Tagged. She don't give a fuck about her son. This is all reported her son missing. The supposed dad reported the baby missing. When they told her to come to the police station, this bitch said, I ain't got a ride. Bitch, I would have walked. I would have walked. My baby missing, I would have walked to the fucking police station. But, okay, so from the beginning, let's take it all the way back to the beginning. The bitch starts calling and texting my family, I want my baby, I want my baby. Now, we don't even know how this bitch got her number. We still trying to figure that out. I want my baby, meet me such and such, meet me on 31st in Montgomery to drop the baby off. Drops the baby off to the baby uncle. The mom never even got out the fucking car. The uncle took the baby. The mom only got out the car to let the baby in the car. She never got out the car to receive the baby from my family. The dad texted the mom, you got King? She said she dropped King off to you because you keep blowing up her phone and this and this and that. You blowing up her phone, this and this and that. Not only that, when my family was trying to reach out to the father, he was ignoring her. She telling him, your baby mom keep playing on my phone. She keep texting my phone. She calling me from block numbers. He's ignoring her. He told my family, stop playing on my phone with the dumb shit. That's what he told my family. And mind you, she has this man's baby. She has this man's baby, and you're going to tell her to stop playing on your fucking phone. She has your baby. Why aren't you answering her phone calls and her text messages? She has your baby. Okay, fast forward. She drops the baby off. They have a riding circle for a while. She drops the baby off. She calls the dad, texts the dad. I dropped the baby off to his mom and his uncle. The uncle showed up with a fucking gun on his hip trying to intimidate her. We're going to really talk about what the fuck happened. Trying to intimidate her. Now mind you, the mom said she never received the baby. She never received the baby. So when they said, well, who was with you when you got the baby? Where's the brother at? They called the brother to the police station. So you never got the baby. How was my family able to describe your brother head to fucking toe? Was able to describe, we never seen this man before a day in our fucking life. But when he walked up to the police station, he was exactly who my family fucking described she gave the fucking baby to. So if you never received the baby, it would have never been nobody to fucking call, right? It would have never been nobody to call because you never got the baby. So how was you able to call your brother and say, oh, y'all never got the baby if it would have never been a situation? If you never got the baby, you would have never had to call your brother because he wouldn't even know what the fuck you was talking about. This shit got me fucking livid, yo. This shit is crazy because y'all playing with my family life. B, I'm on live. Y'all playing with my family life. And that's not cool. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. That's not cool. Who does that? Who does that? I'm sorry, y'all. Who plays with somebody's life like that, period? Y'all playing with my baby's life. She's 23 years old. She has her whole life ahead of her. And because you, bitch, want to be goofy and be a trifling ass bitch. Because that's the only thing she is. She's a trifling ass bitch. You playing with my baby life. You playing with my baby life. And that's not okay. Not on any fucking level is that okay. Because they looking at her like as if she did something to this baby. And she ain't do nothing to that baby. She took care of that baby and she loved that baby when that baby own fucking mother didn't. Period. There's nothing behind it. She took care of that baby and she loved that baby. Sorry, y'all. But I just wanted to give y'all my spiel on that. At the end of the day, my family's going to come out on top because she didn't do anything wrong and God definitely has her back. I told her he's not going to lead you into shallow waters and then allow you to drown, into deep waters and then allow you to drown. He's going to guide her through this. And he's going to make a way for her to come out of this on the other side. And I'm praying to God that that baby is okay. I'm praying to God that they find this baby. I'm praying to God that they take this bitch kids. I'm praying to God that they send her to jail. I'm praying to God that they cut her tubes and her ovaries out of her fucking body so she can never reproduce again because she's a bitch that don't need to reproduce. I'm on vacation and this shit got me stressed the fuck out. I was up 4 o'clock this morning crying because I'm so sad for my baby. I'm so sad that she has to experience something like this. I really am. So, I'm going to go ahead and get in this pool. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and get in this pool at the resort. And I'm going to try to relax for a little bit. And I'll check in with y'all later. Good morning, good morning. I'm on my vacay. But I came to have a discussion.
Whew.
Yeah. I should have tagged a couple people. So
I shouldn't. So crazy. Whew.
Hey y'all. I should have tagged a couple people. So
I shouldn't be smiling right now. Let me stop smiling because that was the problem with the last time. I keep smiling too much, I guess, because I'm just such a happy person. So this is just for people to listen, not really for anybody to be talking. I ain't trying to hear that shit. So I'm responding to a bunch of people in their ignorance. And I say ignorance because when you come onto somebody's status and post who is strictly trying to find a child, never said anything. I never said anything about being a babysitter. Right now, let me stop smiling because that was the problem with the last time. I keep smiling too much, I guess, because I'm just such a happy person. So this is just for people to listen, not really for anybody to be talking. I ain't trying to hear that shit. So I'm responding to a bunch of people in their ignorance. And I say ignorance because when you come onto somebody's status and post who is strictly trying to find a child, never said anything. I never said anything about being a babysitter. I never said anything about where he was at. I never said I was involved. All I said was let's pray for King and let's bring King home. Somehow that just erupted into me being all of this extra shit. So I'm not answering anybody questions because if y'all not a detective, what the fuck can y'all do? Riddle me that. Y'all sitting here trying to figure this case out. Helping is you sharing posts. Helping is sharing his picture. Helping is, as I've always stated, having your ears and your eyes open and looking out for this little boy. I never said anything else. So it's kind of like, where are y'all getting this information from? It's a lot of people coming in my inbox, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now from the rip, y'all are not going to get a nice response. Right now, my energy levels is like I'm getting drained from all of these accusations and all of these like misfit ass comments. I'm not feeling it. So don't ask me shit and nothing at all because I have no answers for you. I don't know. So y'all not gonna sit here and act like y'all know what y'all talking about when y'all clearly don't know anything that y'all talking about at all. So how about just stay in your lane, stay in your place, and just try to help instead of trying to figure out, because nobody knows. Not even the fucking police knows. So how the fuck y'all know more than what the police know? It's not adding up. It's not making sense. Another thing that I wanted to touch bases on is somebody said to me that I am enjoying. I just want to know, what is there to enjoy? A little boy that I had contact with, that I've known, that I've seen for almost a year and some change, has gone missing. What am I enjoying? There is nothing to enjoy. So don't ever try. I'm serious about my name and my reputation, because there's motherfuckers out here saying Kiara what? Because none of y'all motherfuckers know me. And if y'all did, none of y'all would ever come out y'all mouth sideways saying I had any foul play with a baby. With anybody for that matter, but a baby. Come on now. That's not making sense to me. So don't tarnish anyone's name. That's not cool. And that's not okay. And not saying that y'all tarnishing my name, because I can give a fuck about any of y'all opinions. But I speak for myself. And I have no fucking picks. So if y'all got something to say, and y'all don't like what I'm saying, then do something about it. That's it, that's all.
But our whole goal is to find King, period. At the end of the day, our whole goal is to find this baby, because whatever has been done with him, he didn't deserve. He didn't deserve whatever he's going through right now. If anything, he just don't deserve it. He's 2 years old. He didn't ask to be here. People posting us all over the internet, but with for the wrong reasons. We asking y'all to repost our videos so that people will know that this baby is missing. Maybe somebody might have just seen him and just come across a video like, hey, I just seen that baby, let me call the police. Like, that's all we asking y'all to do. Not to make assumptions or who you think did what or who's guilty. Or we don't know what this baby is, because when the baby was in the care of our family, that baby was okay. And that's all we can tell you, is that baby was okay when he was with us. We don't know where he is now. We don't know where he is. And the uncle is posting videos of us all over his Instagram page at a.arongetbusya. What is it? At Aaron, A.Aaron getting busy. Listen, you're making videos with all the wrong intentions. We trying to find your nephew. Why wasn't your nephew missing a month ago? Because y'all ain't seen him in over a month. More than a month. So why wasn't he missing a month ago?
It's more than a month.
Why wasn't he missing a month ago? Why wasn't y'all looking for him a month ago? Why wasn't none of y'all family down at the police station? We was. And we wasn't the last ones with this baby, but we was there. And that's not our baby. Why was I on a flight to Miami? Because I know where all 3 of my children are.
Period.
That's why I was on a flight to Miami. Because I'm a woman, I work hard, and I'm a caregiver. I take care of my family. The same thing my family was doing for a baby that y'all should have been doing it for, that's y'all family. Like, you coming at the wrong person. I want to also touch base on the fact that don't come out your mouth sideways, because I didn't even spit the whole truth yet. Because how are you so close to your nephew, but your girlfriend said you live with her, and she's never seen that baby. She's never seen your sister.
Nope. That's what she said.
But she said you live with her.
Yep.
She also said that you said you don't trust your sister. You don't fuck with your sister like that. You don't trust her. And you just want to know what she did with the baby. See, I ain't even say all that on my first video. But now, since you want to be making videos and just saying, call me all kinds of bitches and all that.
Posting us.
You posting my picture. You posting my nieces.
What?
Since you want to do all that, now we can get busy.
For real.
Because we about that life too. We got family too. And Aaron getting busy, or get busy, or whatever your name is.
He's doing
I'm
all
talking
of this
directly
for
to you.
He's doing all
he
this
said
for
I got
show.
9,000 followers. I need 9,000 more. Why the fuck do you need followers to post your nephew?
Right. Y'all not peeping this shit though. Y'all not
the famous
none
pages,
of this.
all the famous pages.
The shade room
and shit for what?
BET, whatever. All of this extra stuff. But y'all doing this for a show. What is all of that even for? Why are you tagging the shade room 100 million times? Like, what the shade room got to do with you finding your nephew?
You should be tagging no guns on him. But you tagging the shade room. You tagging other pages that wouldn't have nothing to do with a missing baby.
At all. At all.
You trying to get your quick 15 minutes of fame when all we trying to do is find that baby.
You sitting here posting every second of the day of just random pictures. Always got something to say. Oh, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. Like, you're not looking for anybody. Y'all not. There's no way. You got time to post, but y'all don't have time to do other things. So all I'm gonna say is, that I'm tired of people inboxing me. I never stated that I was the babysitter. I don't know where y'all got that from.
Cause she ain't.
Not at all.
She ain't.
And I just feel like people really need to watch what they are saying out their mouths. I do not like seeing people saying, "Oh, King is dead." I don't like that. The baby might be. I'm not feeling it. Please do not throw that in the universe. All we asking is for prayers. That's it. That's all. Positivity. That's it. That's all. That's all I've been asking for. So if y'all not understanding that and y'all just want to take matters into your own hands and just sit here and pin shit on people and gossip and rumor and all of this extra shit that y'all got going on, then I'ma just pray for y'all too. Because there's something wrong with this whole situation and there's something wrong with every fucking body.
What bothers me is that people can say, well, how can the babysitter take care of a child that she didn't even know where the baby came from? Well, when I was 6 weeks, my mom was a drug addict and she gave me to a family. So it happens. When you have a mother that's on drugs, and that's just unfit to be a parent, it happens. It happens. Believe me, it happened. I was one of them kids. It happens. When you have a person with a big heart that just wouldn't see a baby suffer, like how can you question that person's motives?
Ever.
Like all she did was care for that baby. Period. Period. And if they really gave a fuck about that baby, why now is he missing? Because he's been gone from y'all for over a month. Nobody has looked for that baby in over a month. And this is going on for an extension of over a year. That this baby would be come and go for weeks and months at a time. And nobody was ever looking for this baby.
Mm-hmm.
So why now? Why now is he missing? What did you do with him? Where is he at? Where did you leave him?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you leave him? A person that's on drugs don't have proper memory, like they black out and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if a motherfucker's high and forgot where they left their baby, they really can't tell you where they left their baby.
Exactly.
Because them drugs is really that powerful. I feel like we should just be praying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm just gonna keep praying. Praying that he come home safely. Praying that he's put into a better situation.
Yes.
That he's put into a loving home.
Mm-hmm.
People that's gonna take care of this child and nourish this child and teach him how to be a strong young man. Teaching a baby how to say dick up dummy is not how you raise a child. That's not what you do with a 1 and 2 year old. That's
but
not
that
what
shit
you
is
do.
okay though. He can
That's
post
not what
shit
you
like
do.
that though. That's weird. Like
Teaching a 1-year-old or 2-year-old how to say dick up dummy. Who was your role models? Because that's horrible.
mm-hmm.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, you can post me all day. I don't care because I don't have anything to lie about. And I'm going to continue to tell the truth. I'm going to continue to keep giving y'all information that the news is not going to give y'all.
Exactly.
Because hopefully one of y'all going to come across this baby. I'm hoping that something that we're saying is going to ring a bell in somebody's head.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all going to come across it like, maybe I seen her. I don't know. Anything is possible. We just having faith right now.
Mm-hmm.
We just having faith. I'm not scared of anything. Faith and fear don't live in the same space.
Right.
So I'm going to continue to tell the truth. I'm going to continue to look for this baby. I'm going to continue to go live. I'm going to continue to share posts until we find this baby and bring him home and make sure that he's somewhere safe.
Yes.
I can be going to Miami because I have 3 children and I know where all 3 of my children is. It's called being a good parent. That's it. That's all. Period. So continue to pray for King.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to pray. We're going to continue to do everything that we can do to bring that baby home.
Yep.
And if you got negative comments, keep it to yourself because I really don't want to hear the shit.
And despite the negative comments, I really appreciate those who really are sincere, who are listening, who is praying, who is looking out. I really, really, really appreciate y'all. I know we talk about the negative motherfuckers, but I really appreciate the positive people, the positive beings that we are all supposed to be. So thank you, and that's all I wanted to say.
See you.
Whew.
Hey y'all. I should tag a couple people so we.
I shouldn't be smiling right now. Let me because it's nothing but the truth over here. Like, it's nothing but the truth. So, my nerves is just all roused up, but hey everybody. So I did have to I took a little time off to get myself together. There was a lot of things and that I seen that came into the light that I really couldn't speak on at the time. I had to take it all in. And now I'm ready to speak my piece. But before I begin, just to let everybody know, for all y'all trolls that's on my shit, because I did make this video public. I made it public specifically for a lot of viewers to see, not necessarily the trolls. I was in this group, and I'm not friends with a lot of the people that was in this group, and I really want them to watch the video as well. Not saying that I owe anybody an explanation, but I am going to clear my name in anything, because I see people just saying what they want, and they're going to think what they want. But for all the trolls that's about to hop on my live and think I give a fuck about anything that they got to say, I just want y'all to know y'all came on my shit. So at any given time, before y'all write anything, y'all can hop the fuck off, because I ain't speaking to y'all. So, like, I don't even know where to begin, because this is a very, very touchy subject for me. I do want to clear some things up. Tiana Parks is not a man. So with that being said, that's my cousin. And this whole time, I've been getting backlash for taking up for my cousin. I didn't know anything. Nothing at all. I only know the things that she told me when she told me them. And it's the same things that she was telling the FBI, the detectives, the police. We all got the same story. I wanted to defend my cousin because that's my blood. Who wouldn't want to defend their cousin? Knowing that you've known this person your whole entire life. I wasn't going to let my cousin get charged for anything that I didn't think wasn't the truth. So I did. I went and I made a live. And with that being said, I'm getting a bunch of backlash about that. But now that the truth came out and I realized that my cousin lied to me, it's just a lot of things that I don't have the answers to. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I have the answers to them, because I don't. I'm getting the same story that everybody else is getting. This whole situation really broke my heart, because not only is it that this is unbelievable, it's hurtful. It's hurtful to believe that this even happened. Not only my cousin, but to a baby. I definitely want to send my condolences to the Hill family. I may not agree to a lot of things about the mother of this child, but no mother deserves to even get news about their child. And I'm just clearing my name because I didn't have anything to do with this at all. I cooperated with the police, with the FBI. My house got checked numerous of times, 3 times to be exact. I cooperated, and I've also did more to search for this baby. I did all that I could to search for this baby. I talked to spiritual counselors just to get guidance from somebody else, because we didn't know. I didn't know. The story wasn't adding up. Nothing was adding up. So I then reached out to somebody else to get help. So me doing all of that, those actions is not actions of somebody who knows anything, or actions of anybody who would maliciously hurt a child. That's not my character. That's not my nature. I would never harm a child. Somebody DM'd me and asked me to give the information of King's body, and that hurt me so bad, because I've known this little boy for over a year, and I would never, I loved him like he was a family member, and I would never hurt anybody in my family. I would never do that to a child. So that hurt me. And to clear everything up, I don't know anything. I'm getting the same story that y'all are getting, and I haven't spoken to my cousin at all. At all. I don't even know how to have a conversation with somebody after hearing something like that. This isn't just a regular cousin to me. This is like my sister. This was like my little sister. Like, I took care of her. We was always together. So yes, I will jump the bat for anybody in my family. And if I learned anything, it's just trust yourself. You can't trust everybody out here, no matter how long you've known them for, no matter anything. Because when I got that phone call saying everything was a lie, my whole world just trembled. And it wasn't trembling because I knew I was going to get backlash from motherfuckers. It wasn't none of that. It trembled because the person that I love with all my heart could ever do something like this. This is not her character. I know her for 24 years. This isn't her. So how do you then cope with that? To then knowing that a baby is killed. To then know that everything that you was told was a lie. I couldn't deal. I couldn't handle. And that's why I decided to get off of Facebook. Not for nothing the fuck else. Nothing else. Because not a bitch scared me. Nor no nigga. And I know, and God knows, and that's all. That's all. I don't have to say nothing else. People who really know me know I would never even affiliate myself with anything like this. Anything. That's not me. And I feel so bad for Amber and her brother for getting dragged into this situation, because they didn't have anything to do with it. And if my cousin wouldn't have lied and said that story, they would have never even known me or seen me to even post me. Because I don't get into shit like that. I don't deal with stuff like this. This is evil. This is insanity. This is something that I don't involve myself with. Like, anybody know me know that I am a child of God. And this is not of God. So this is nothing that I would even put myself in. So another thing that I want to say to close it off, I do appreciate everybody who checked on me, who really genuinely checked on me, whether it had been through my girlfriend or directly through me. I really appreciate that because I had really needed it so bad. Y'all don't even understand. This was like really hurtful. So hurtful. I never been through no shit like this before. Never. And I pray for everybody. I pray for the Hill family. I do pray for y'all. And I pray for everybody that had anything to do with this situation. Because at this point, only God knows. That's it, that's all. It's out of my hands. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And I can't answer your questions. And I won't answer your questions. I took my lie detector test. That's another thing. Like, I was doing all of these things, not even posting it. Because I didn't want to post it. I was trying to help find this baby. So if y'all need for me to come down here and take a lie detector test, I'm going to come down here and take that lie detector test. I have nothing to lie about. Everything that I've done, I cooperated. I did everything that they needed me to do. I've done extra. And it's out of my hands. And I just wanted to say that because I need closure. I'm not going to get the proper closure, but I feel like this is what I needed for me to continue to move on, to post like what I want to just move on. I pray about this every day and every night. And I pray for that baby's soul. And I pray for his heart. And I pray for his body and everything. Everything. And it's in God's hand. And that's who I trust. And that's who I trust. That's all I can say. So yeah. Thanks everybody.
That motherfucker went home and never get with me. Fraud on him. Gil got killed back in the day. Gil.
Was there?
Back in the day. You ain't know Gil, did you? He was young.
Oh, young as shit.
Well, it's Big Mall right there.
I think where she let it out because them Jones got stuck in it. She just left.
She did? And grandma?
My mom, she left too. Because them Jones, they got stuck in the tree.
Oh, so where you think we should have? Like right here?
All right, over here, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's just turned. Baby, you want one?
I'm about to ask him. You want me to turn on a song in my car while we go to the gym?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's nice.
What's the name?
No matter. Yo, they said it's another balloon release Wednesday. Because I came late as shit. I think it's going to be here. Fuck no.
No. He was a gangster. He was clearly.
I guess.
We're gonna have to move.
What's that John called?
The tree.
By Diddy.
The tree. I'll be listening.
Yeah, play that. Yo, call your shit. My world. That's mine, right?
Yeah.
Call her off my phone. Britt, you funny as shit. You said what?
You want me to wait or play it right now?
No, you can play it. How do y'all let him go? Y'all just let him go? I never did this shit before.
You tell us when to let him go. Stand right there. Come here, walk up.
Already?
Long live King.
Long live King.
Have been a missing boy's third birthday. Family, friends, and neighbors in Strawberry Mansion had a block party yesterday for King Hill. They lined the street with balloons and posters to honor the child who vanished earlier this month. Hill's mother tells us having this party for her son is something she felt she needed to do.
I've been crying all night, so I really don't have no tears right now, but I just want to, keep him alive.
Hill was reported missing on July 7th after days of searching. Police declared him dead. Police arrested King Hill's babysitter and charge her with murder. Investigators have not found the boy's remains. It have been a missing boy's third birthday. Family, friends, and neighbors in Strawberry Mansion had a block party yesterday for King Hill. They lined the street with balloons and posters.
Say cheese. Look. Say cheese.
Say cheese, King.
Put up the deuces. Now the deuce. Say cheese. Look. Say cheese.
Say cheese, King.
Put up the deuces. Now the deuce. Say cheese. Look. Say cheese.
Poppy. Poppy. Get up. Is you gonna try to get up? Come on. Come on. You're just not gonna try. Say gang gang. Say gang. Gang. Poppy. Poppy. Get up.
That's the question. We don't know. The FBI told me my son was dead. So that's how I'm carrying it. But then the street not hitting the fuck up. So my fucking son was with you. He was in your care. I'll call you for comfort. You don't even answer. What the fuck is going on? I feel like the cops put their pressure on the babysitter and she said what they wanted to hear because they needed an answer for the media. It could have been that. It could have been that. Because I don't think she never wanted to give my son, she didn't never want to give my son back. So it could have been that. You feel me? I think they just wanted, the first thing that she said was that, and they booked her. You feel me? Like, come on, this is too much fishy shit going on. Catch me later, bro. And y'all just keep that faith. I appreciate y'all. Keep that faith that King still alive. I seen fucking stories when fucking kids go missing. They turn up at 18 years old, fucking all looking different. Don't even know. God live life all over again. Like, I'm not trying to hear that fucking anymore. Like, real shit. I'm not trying to hear that. You don't deserve this shit. You deserve to be updated on everything the fuck that's going on. Everybody gonna have their own opinion. You know, I'm a mother, and it's like so many people got so much to say. People doing podcasts, all this shit they don't even know. That's not even facts, and it's fucked up because they look stupid. Most people that do that media shit, they look dumb because they don't, like, the person that was on, I don't know if y'all seen the podcast with the black lady with the glasses, but the bitch that was on the phone talking to him, I don't know, the video you sent me.
Yeah, like, I don't know. We was looking to find out, but we can't.
Like, bitch, you don't even know me, first of all, whoever the fuck.
Bitch, you went anonymously.
Yeah, like, whoever the fuck called her, it's like a crackhead, probably was her fucking mother or her cousin or some shit. Bitch, listen, y'all don't know me. Y'all sitting here bashing me. Y'all don't know me. I just lost my fucking son. I listened to it.
I ain't listening
talking about my son is where I caught my drugs at. Bitch, I'm the GOAT. I don't go nowhere for nothing.
Yo,
fuck is you talking about? I ain't gotta go nowhere for nothing. I ain't no fucking, I'm not no fucking crackhead. Fuck out of here. See, they trying to slander me. That's why I'ma sue that bitch too. After all this, I'm suing that bitch because you trying to, I could sue for trying to damage my reputation. Because even though I smoke weed or whatever, I'm a good mother to my kids. And nobody can take that shit from me. And you sitting here fucking talking all this bullshit. You got people thinking that shit because I didn't come out. When these bitches was talking this shit, I was solid. I'm looking at this shit like, damn, like, they really think they know me.
right.
Come out after I get the shit, the word. That shit weird, man. Talking about the mom this and this bitch a whole stripper. A fucking dancing in front of my son doing, you seen that video? Her dancing with my son, and this when he was fucking one. This when I was first letting Mark take him and spend a night and shit like that. You feel me? Dancing with my son, shaking the fucking bones and shit. Bitch, man. I wish somebody would have spotted my young boy that be on that shit. Like, yo, you know this bitch? I seen it somewhere. Yo, that's when shit would really popped off. Like, yo, you know him? Like, that's Amber's son. Somebody hit, yo. No, slide up, beat the bitch the fuck up and grab my son. Amber, it's a nice girl we used to have. Oh. What? Amber is a nice girl we used to have in high school. And these people are alone, shit. I just want to dust my son. And it seemed like I can't even do this shit. Like the FBI, I don't think nobody really did their part. And they just kept telling me that they was working around the clock and this and the third, like. And I'm believing this shit. But I'm thinking, if you was working around the clock, it seemed like they did it for nothing because they trying to say that my son was dead before they even got notified. So, even if they was looking for him, they was looking for nothing. You wasted motherfuckers' time. You should have just said that from the beginning. They said they had some type of video. They told me a video. That's what they told me. And I'm like, alright. I guess I believe it. Cause it's like, damn. This story's so fucked up. I don't know what to believe no more, man. From nobody. Okay, hold on. Philly Wonder Woman, she said, you know, I was doing my research. Tiana is a girl. She also had a miscarriage when she was 16. And 6 months Amber alert office, the police, and asked them why no. Damn. A lady. I heard she had a miscarriage. Somebody did tell me something about she had a miscarriage.
No, they ain't show me the video. It's just cause it's just like why. I just wanna know if you did tell him why. King was just full of joy. He just was a happy little boy. Like he would get on like every kid, like get on their mom nerves sometimes. But when he get on my nerves, like he'll just fucking laugh. He'll just be cracking the fuck up. And like I'll be mad and I'm like, go upstairs. He just be cracking up the whole time, like not paying me no mind. And I'll start cracking up because I'm like, he don't really care about shit. Like for real. But it's just like he was just so happy. It's just like, why would you do that to him? Yeah, like it felt like she didn't want to give him back. That's what it had to do. It didn't have to do with nothing. How she felt about him. I just felt like she felt like my son was hers due to my baby father being a dickhead and having my son with a babysitter. He told me she was never around him for more than 4 hours. I don't believe that shit. Or even if you tell him the truth, like, what the fuck? Or me and my baby father didn't have that type of arrangement where you needed the babysitter. You feel me? Like, my son didn't live with him. My son used to stay a couple weeks over his house. Like, that's it. So a fucking babysitter, you'll fuck around a whole bunch of bosses, young boys that's like 14, 15. That's who used to be. When I pop up, that's who used to be around my son, watching him if Mark wasn't around. I didn't have a problem with that because they was looking after him and he was the youngest in the house. So if you got a house full of boys that's 15, 16, and you know, you got a spirit like King around that's not gonna leave you alone, you won't have no choice but to pay attention to him. You feel me? Like, I got an attorney who is really running women. I don't know, but it seems like she's been rocking with Team King. Seems like she's been doing her research. Oh my God, really? And that makes me mad. Because like, what the fuck? What do you get out of that? Like, yo. Thank you. Let me tell you how King came about. I was messing with a Puerto Rican guy. He's just like his dad. And I believe if King's still alive when he get older, he's gonna be just like his dad, but more like me, because I'm laid back. His dad was kind of crazy, but you know, we had fun together. I produced King a night of horror. Like the night King came about, his dad and I was in an argument, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to be around you, so I had called the kid, and he didn't want me to go, so he basically got into it with the cab driver, and we made up, because I'm like, you know what, I don't want you to go to jail, so you know, sometimes you gotta, you know, comfort your man to, you know, chill him out. And you know, that night, we had, you know, some little fun, and I was pregnant. And ever since then, I'm like, you know what, I wanted the boy, and I had a boy, and he just been everything, you feel me? It's just like his dad was denying him the whole time. Like, no, that's not my son, and then, once like King started coming around to looks, he started to look like he started to claim him, but he never was there for him. Marv was the one that was there for him. And that's who King knew as a father for real, like. And that's about it. My son killer. Wait. I've been working with Cody on my brother. Shut the fuck, you tired as shit over there. You could be stretching my fucking mouth, brother.
I'm just listening to you so more there.
I just need all the help. I need everybody's help. You know, I just feel like it's gonna be, I could change the world for they talking about we had a custody battle. We ain't had no fucking custody. How we gonna have a custody battle and you ain't got no custody? That's bullshit. Any type of custody I gave you was me. Yeah, any custody I gave you was me giving him to you like, okay, you know, alright.
See you when you get back.
Yeah, shit, drop my young boy the fuck back off at home. It just like this shit was made up the whole time this shit was going on. His real name
What y'all doing? Lay down.
His real name is King Asaleh Hill. My mom named him. I was named for his name was gonna be Cassidy at one point. I just didn't know Cassidy. That's the question. We don't know. The FBI told me my son was dead.
Planet of the Fakes for Kids. And Pig. Star. HH. News. Woman that knew King Hill's mother. At the end of the day, y'all keep disrespecting her when she didn't say anything wrong in her life. She even apologized, sent condolences and everything else. Just like anybody else would protect and defend their loved ones, mainly as she stated she didn't think her cousin would do anything like this because she's not known for doing stuff like this. Y'all keep asking her questions like she's in her cousin mind and a mind reader on why her cousin did what she did or where is his body. Just because she was close to her cousin doesn't mean that she knew or knows. It's but so much she can do to even try to get it out of her cousin. Everybody keep trying to put together pieces to different puzzles, but nobody is the fucking detectives or the cops. I ain't never seen these many fake detectives and cops a day in my life. If you wanna know anything that bad, contact the detectives or cops y'all self. She owes no one an explanation. This is so very sad. Maybe she will tell you where he is. It seems she trusts you. Telling where this baby is, it would be the best thing she can do for herself right now. The family deserves to be able to bury the baby. I know this is not your fault and she may or may not tell you, but maybe she will. At the moment I think it's the only possibility. It looks to me like you really loved that baby. I can only imagine the horror you had to face when you found out that it was real. You're in my thoughts. It's a very sad and scary situation you have been placed in. People should realize it's due to your cousin's actions, not those of your own. If you had done this, you would be in jail with her. You're in my prayers, hun. I do hope he is found. This case is so terribly sad. You are incredibly brave for coming back on and doing another video publicly. Ignore the haters. You cannot please everyone. You never will be able to. My thing is, how were you able to defend her off of just hearsay? We went through Amber stuff before we defended her. That way we knew she wasn't lying. Y'all can't take jest you dish out huh SMH. Please know that I'm praying for you and your mom as well as the Hill family. I knew you both had to be devastated when you found out it was your family member. I also knew that there was no way either of you could have had a clue it was her when you made all your videos and how heartfelt and compassionate you both were. Try to keep your head up and also continue to talk about your feelings even if it's to a private therapist. This is a traumatic experience you just suffered and the negativity will do so much damage if you let it. God bless and take care. I don't know you but I could tell from the gate you didn't have any involvement and I could tell you truly believed what you were saying. You were deceived and manipulated by someone you love. I think doing this live was a good thing for you to do. I hope and pray you will begin to heal. I say this heartfelt. I would suggest considering seeing a trauma therapist. I'm not throwing shade, I'm serious BC. This is a very traumatic event to have gone through. Let's all pray King's body is found so he has the proper home going. Girl, well you should have kept your fucking mouth closed if you didn't know the truth. You dragged Kong's mother and the whole time your cousin is a murderer. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Them fake ass tears don't move me. Matter fact, I didn't even see one tear fall out your eyes. You like attention but going to get it the wrong way. You deserve just what your cousin deserved for speaking on shit that you claim you knew nothing about, and you deserve to catch these hands, but we don't all get what we deserve now, do we? Y'all not gone try to slander my friend. And King's mom still is a negligent parent. But justice for King regardless. Tiff Sear, thanks wife, I love you, fuck these dummies, and if y'all really knew Key y'all wouldn't be on here bashing her. Y'all weird AF. Justice for King. No matter who did the shit. But what y'all fake detectives not gone do is keep coming to her page disrespecting her. Because when all the smoke clears most of y'all won't even care anymore. Kiera, keep your head up. And don't let these PPL get to you. You are amazing. And will always be. My heart truly breaks for you. I do not feel that you were all involved. You trusted and stood by your family. I think you were fooled just like the rest of us were. I just hope that you know that many of us do not feel you were involved. Hang in there. Praying for you. Full video link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe and comment, hit the bell. And, if you have time, thank you very, very, very much. Go to Planet of the Fakes for